Greetings, Libra. Welcome, my dear friend, to Eureka Elementals. I want to thank you so very much for joining me. Libra, I really invite you. Okay, one of the things I want to really start getting across here more than ever, because there's so much information out there, is that I want to invite you to use the tool of tarot to evolve, ascend, and transcend your mental, physical, and spiritual life and or reality. And this is what I came here to do and to show you and to help you with. So with that in mind, we're going to tap into the Chinese Zodiac. We're going to get back to you. This is the mid-year pivot with lots of changes going on in the luminaries and with the celestials, the bodies, the outer planets moving, and they're making moves they haven't done in, sometimes 20, 30 years, sometimes hundreds of years, if ever. And so it's a very important point for us to reassess what this means for you. We're going to be tapping into your spiritual influences, and also some of the unconscious or subconscious and conscious desires that are going on with you. So we're going to tap into that, get some clarifiers using the tarot, and then round it up with your herb that's recommended, your crystal, and your spirit animal, because I do think all of these are playing a very pivotal role. We'll get the numbers as we're going along in the reading as well too. And without further ado, let's get started. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck with you. This is just to help with the time. I'm trying to keep these readings not too long too. So your spiritual influence, you're starting out here in the energy of the metal horse. The horse is associated with Gemini, where you're being told to engage the heart to heal. Okay, you're on a spiritual journey. The number here is 7, so there's something transformational happening with you at a spiritual level. You're being told to engage the heart to heal. Your spiritual advice, okay, number 33 is that master teacher energy. You have that fire monkey, okay, so the monkey is associated with Leos. If you have Leo highly aspected in your chart, Libra, tap into that as well too. But it's time to embrace change. You might be at the crossroad, but no matter what, look at that. The sun will shine on you. So no matter what move you make, the divine is there for you. Okay. And the spiritual, again, once all of this is done, you've got the influence, you got the advice. What are you going to do from a spiritual perspective? You're sitting in the water ox energy, and I'm hearing wade in the water. So is that ox is associated with Capricorn, right? The number is 50. So whatever growth, changes, and challenges, here you are, and it looks like the wind is blowing too, but you're more than the water. You're just kind of there, and you're still with a softness and a gentleness, and listen, highly adaptable, highly tapped into the divine as well too. 3:33 in the timer when I said that as well too. What did I say? Highly adaptable, highly connected with the divine. Look at that. Earth ox is right underneath. So you are one with the universe at this particular time too. That is the energy. Okay. Your unconscious desire is water snake. The number is 30. So far we have 333 here on the table for you. Okay. Water snake, where you're being told to access your inner knowing. We are in the year of the snake. So this is the year where you tapped in to the very essence of you. Okay. You are doing some big things this year. Look at that. What was the practical advice? Fire dog. You're showing up in your energy. You brought the fire. They didn't expect that from you. Well, now you're redefining your boundaries. So people are like, I don't know what's going on with Libra. They're acting a little strange, a little standoffish. Yeah, you're like, listen, I love y'all from a distance. Okay, I'm redefining my boundaries. The number here is 23. Why do you think this is here? 23. The sun shines on you. It's a Michael Jordan kind of energy, darling. 23. You're not playing. Okay, you got to love people from a distance so that you can allow your sunflowers to bloom. Okay, you got to allow your sunflowers to bloom, and that's what you're saying. You're like, screw this. And look at the fire at no matter what's happening, right? From a spiritual perspective or from a practical perspective, you're in a fire energy. You're moving, change, action. You're taking, listen, you're making swift actions this year. And the conscious desire for you is number 55. Again, an ascended master energy. You've got 33 and now you have 55. What are you doing? Stirring the cauldron. You're at the mountaintop, right? Okay, you're at the mountaintop, tapping into the divine. You're stirring the cauldron too. You're making sure the horse is here again. So next year, people are going to notice that you're fiercely independent. The horse energy is associated a lot with independence. You're going to love people and but again, I'm hearing from a distance too. You're keeping those boundaries, darling, right? So this is your conscious desire. You're now stirring you're sending out the warning signals to people. It's going to be a new me. Be ready for that energy. 555 on the timer when I said that too. Okay, so let's see the outcome for you. Wow, that was quick. That was real quick. What? All right, so you have Metal Dragon. Look at that. 17. Okay, they woke the warrior within. What have I been telling you, Libra? There's something different about you. I think I called you a leopard in a new reading that came out for you because it's for my really good subscribers and watchers. And Libra, you're one of them. Thank you. But that was one of the things. They've awoken the warrior within. The metal dragon energy. Fire. All here. Fire. They don't want nothing with you. Okay, I've been saying it consistently. They don't want nothing with you. This has already been shuffled. Let's continue. Okay, the metal horse, engage the heart to heal. Once you engage the heart to heal, it's fairy tales to come true. 7 minutes on the timer too. When you're young at heart, look at that, the 9 of Cups. Okay, you're going to have your wishes fulfilled, darling. Okay, every fantasy will come true for you. Okay, this is a beautiful time in your life. Enjoy this energy too. Embrace, okay, the fire monkey, right? The spiritual advice. Whatever you decide to do at this crossroad, you're in this master teacher energy. Why? Because you've conquered death and life itself too. The devil is here. You've conquered the 3D energy. You've conquered your inner demons. You've conquered your addictions. You've conquered all of the karmic energies around you. You know who the hell you are. And you're like, devil, you have no control over me at this particular point too. The things of this world no longer tether you. They don't tether you. The reason being because now you know who the hell you are and you're setting private boundaries too. And you've healed that inner child as well within you. You're not playing around. I told you, I've been saying it. Libra, you're not playing around. Water ox, okay, is clarify, soft and gentle. Yet I'll cut you clean through and through. You're not playing. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Swords here. This is so your energy to you. You're normally the King of Swords, but you're bringing the Queen energy. You're going to do it with a nice softness. I'll still chop your head clean off, but I'm going to do it gently too. So, lay down about us. I can chop your head off. This is how you do it. You're doing it with elegance. Okay, so it's not going to be a rough chop or a chop that is going to be one of those where grunting. You're like, oh, let me just slice your head off real nice and clean. I got no time for this nonsense too. What I tell you about them boundaries? Sit the hell back. Okay, sit the hell back. I want nothing to do with you. 9 minutes on the timer there too. So you're soft and gentle, but you're not playing. And you're not playing around too. Your mind is as sharp as nobody's business. And so you're balanced, you're soft, but you're sharp. You're coming across clean too. Okay. You're bringing a lot of energy to some folks. Okay, the people from your past, they're gonna be like, ooh, 6 of Cups. People from your past, family and friends, gonna be like, ooh, this is a new Libra. I don't know if to hug them or to shrug from them, but you still love people, but from a distance. Okay, how did you access your inner knowing? You did that with the energy of a Knight of Wands too. You decide, I'm going to chase my freedom. I'm going to find out about myself too. I am not going to hold back, okay, from what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to take the bull by the horns and I'm going to conquer, Okay, what I have to tap into this year too. I'm going to be the best version of me once I've tackled my inner knowing too and come out on the other side too. So this was your unconscious desire. You really took this time and this year to really face your inner demons. You no holds barred. You're not playing. You're not playing. Okay. Your practical advice, my dear, is what? Why do you have to redefine your boundaries? Because each of those people from your past, we saw on the opposite side of this, these folks, these family, these friends, these business acquaintances, all from your past, they left you with 10 swords in your back. Okay, and they may be people that are very close to your heart. To 1044 in the timer, as I said that too. And so now you like, listen, like I said, I'm gonna cut your head clean off. I love you, but if that means I gotta chop your head clean off to make sure that my peace and my purpose remain intact, so be it. 1101 on the timer. You're not playing. Slice and dice. Okay. Next, stirring the cauldron. This is your unconscious desires. Is that you're finding your strength. That's right. So you stirred the cauldron and you tamed the beast within you too. You got to know the beast. Okay, you embrace the beast, you embrace that side of you, but you only now let it show. See, before you were afraid of your own shadow, now you're like, yes, I am strong too, and I can bring the heat when necessary. Okay, so you listen, you tame the beast inside of you. But darling, let me tell you something. They don't want nothing with you. Like I said, the Queen of Swords is here. Let them bring their ass and cross over your boundaries. They get a slice and dice that will make their head spin twice, right? Now let's get a clarifier here on the metal dragon, the outcome, waking the warrior within for Libra. Give me a clear clarifier. Thank you, Spirit. The King of Coins. And the Empress too. I told you, if you look at that F around and find out video, you were a queen, honey, a queen. You're in this Empress energy. You're magnetizing all things to you. You already have out here the Queen of Swords, the King of Coins, Nine of Cups. It made sense. Now you're the King of Coins too. You know, you have got the gravitas. You did the work, right? You're generous with people to a fault, but you had to stop that too. You're learning to tap into the mature side of yourself, the gregarious side of yourself, the season. This is the turtle. Turtles live forever. So this wealth of information, this wealth of knowledge, this wisdom that you bring to the table, you're doing it with an enlightened point of view, and also knowing at any moment you can tap into the warrior when need be too. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. I am so proud of you, Libra. So proud of you. 1320 on the timer. Let's get the herb that is recommended for Libra at this particular time. Calendula. Calendula. Purity. Look at that. That inner child. You really worked. You did a lot of inner child work. Okay, this is what you've been doing. And you're making sure that that inner child is protected too. The sun will always shine on this inner child. I love it. You really protecting yourself. So calendula is what is recommended for you. It is this beautiful sun energy. It's the sun. So you got to find at this particular time, all eyes are on you. Which crystal is recommended? Rose quartz. Love. Okay, you're leading with love. You know, like I said, you love everybody from a distance, but you cut them too. So it's the quintessential love soul, and it can attract a soulmate. You may have a Nine of Cups coming in. I definitely think you're in a soulmate energy too. Okay. And it makes you accept love unconditionally and to accept love from others without hesitation. It promotes gentleness, kindness, softness, beauty, romance, and affection. All reflected here too, because as you can see from a spiritual perspective, right? You have with the Nine of Cups here again with the love energy, but there was a card, yes, the water ox, right? The softness, the genteelness. You're still having that soft energy within you at this particular point too. Okay, so you're smashing the devil down with that high vibrational love frequency. Like I said, can do nothing to you. We'll conclude with your spirit animal. This was the spirit animal for Libra. It is the sheep, innocence. You return to innocence. And I'm hearing that song. I love it so much. Sheep, innocence. Why? Because you made sure that you're keeping your inner child pure and safe too. Okay, you're encouraged to reconnect with your inner child. Look at that, right? In order to become more spontaneous, playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability within you. You have already been doing that, hence the reason why you're protecting yourself from all of these people who put 10 swords in your back too. And my dear Libra, this is what this new energy brings to you. I love you, and I'll see you next time. All the best.